Namaskar, namaste, good after morning. Welcome to yoga. Time to get centered and empowered. Take chin mudra, thumb and index finger together, resting hands palms face down over the knees. Lift and open the heart, lifting shoulders up, curling back, sliding jawbone back, and set Kachari mudra. Tip of the tongue to the soft palate, lightly pressing up, making an energetic connection from root chakra through the crown. And then establish a ladder breath. Inhale 1/3 the torso and pause for a second or two. 2/3 and pause. The full rest of the way with complete exhales. Keep it going for the next minute. Drawing energy up the back body, pausing intermittently with the in-breath. With full, complete out-breaths, releasing energy down the front body. Next exhale, release the tongue. Place hands behind the hips for Morcha. Arch up, take a deep breath in. Hold it in for a count of 20, letting head rest back. And Anjali. Set an intention to use the life force that you build to the practice, the prana shakti, to stay in remembrance of the universal, that which unites us all. Let's unite our hearts and invoke blessings. 3 ohms, 1 Purna mantra. Take a deep breath in. Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. To the presence of the one divine spirit that dwells within, we bow. Arise for this yoga, Atta Yoga, Stita Stito. Drawn to the center, belly in, scoop tailbone, shoulders up and back, lifting heart up, slide jawbone back. Activating Ujjayi breath, breathing from the back of the throat with more focus. Deep breath in. Exhale, root down, releasing hands. Inhale, stretch up, celebrating the freedom and power of the day. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, lengthen and curl, reaching through crown of the head. Exhale, step back, plank, hold plank. Spread fingers wide, index finger leads the way. Lean forward onto the tips of the toes, drawing belly up and in. Begin to shift a little to the right and to the left, weighting the hands. Pushing down through index knuckles strong, and then slowly begin to bend elbows, creeping down through chaturanga. Rest all the way down. Clasp hands. Squeeze in, arch up. Oh yeah. Bhujanga. Hands beside the chest, underneath elbows, lengthen shoulders towards the ears. Keep them lengthening up until you reach your peak, and then curl shoulders back. Slide jawbone back, taking gaze up. And then lower down. Push back. Adho Mukha Svanasana. First dog, the crystal serpent. Stretch it out, bend one knee at a time. Lengthen through calf muscles. Deepening the victorious breath. Right foot up to the front of the mat. Soma Chandra. Point foot out to the right. Hand at the top of the thigh. Keeping back leg straight and strong. Bend right knee deep. Open heart. Open throat. Head back. If you're going further, top arm behind the back. Deepening the twist. Reaching for the floor, the elbow crease. Inhale, unwind. Vinara 3. Come onto forearms. Sink into it. Shift around a little. Inhale, widen way out to the left. Inner rotate the top of the left thigh, and then exhale, sink into it, leaning to the right. Inhale, widening to the left. Inner rotating, firing up the adductor, squeezing into the midline as you lean to the right, and push down to the right heel. And then step back. Plank. Feel free to work alternate hands. Take a vinyasa. Second side. Left foot up, foot out to the side. Hand to the top of the knee. Bend the knee deep. Expand from within. Head back and curl. Top arm back. Forearms. Inhale, push down to the ball of the back foot, widening way out to the right. In, rotate top of the right thigh. Exhale, lean into it, shifting to the left, pushing left thigh and hip down. Inhale, widening, inner spiraling. Exhale, descending, sinking into it. Step back. Vinyasa. Few deep breaths in down dog. Breathing into the back body. Inhale, putting more weight to the hands, drawing energy up the arms into the tops of the shoulders, letting arms and shoulders lift. Exhale, push energy from the shoulders out through index knuckles, lengthening hips to the back of the room. Bend knees, gaze up, step or jump. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold, pushing thigh bones back and apart. And then squeeze into the center, root down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, pause, samastitihi. Turning gaze back within. Deep breath in. Exhale, root down. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step or jump. Flow through. One more. Bend knees. Gaze up. Step or jump at the end of the exhale. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Root down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step or jump. Take the vinyasa. Right foot up. Back foot flat. Side angle pose. Parsva Konasana. Belly in. Scoop tailbone. Left arm reaches. Keeping back leg straight and strong. Bend top arm, hand behind the head. Keeping arm bone beside the cheekbone. Push your head back. Curling more in the upper back. Recruit more strength in the back leg. Pushing from the top of the hip to the outer edge of the foot. And then release, step back. Plank or turbo dog. Think of vinyasa. Second side. Left foot up. Back foot flat. Belly in, scoop tailbone. Right arm reaches. Bend top arm, hand behind the head. Arm bone beside cheekbone. Push head back. Rooting through the back leg. Stretching the elbow towards the front of the room. Step back, vinyasa from plank or turbo. Right leg lifts. Plank. Lean forward. Halfway down, trianga. Push back. Step it up, Virabhadra. Belly in, scoop tailbone, take it overhead. Connect to the back body. Pull arms and shoulders down the back and then lift up out of the hips. Curling an upper back. Lifting hard up, taking head back. And then push through the back heel, bend right knee deep. Hips forward and down. A few more deep conscious breaths. Deep breath in, exhale, release, step back, flow through. Pausing, connecting the back body, and then flow back. Left leg lifts, plank, trianga, push back, step it up, square it off. Left foot can wiggle wider if you need more stability. Take it overhead, squeeze arm muscles in, pull arm bones down. Open heart, open throat, head back and curl. Push from the top of the hip through back heel and bend left knee deep. Keep it leaning to the left. Exhale, release. Vinyasa. Right leg lifts. Bend the leg. Down dog scorpion. Point the foot to the back of the head. Pushing head up. Lean forward into plank. Lower halfway down. Pause. Push back. Step it up. Same thing. Virabhadra. Square it off. Take it overhead. If you strong ujjayi. Breathing into the back body. Back body represents the universal, the larger flow of prana, of life force that guides the opening of the heart. Deep breath in, exhale, twist, take it across. Another deep breath in, deep and twist. Hands in prayer. To the floor, wrap and bind if it's available. Inhale and wind, step back, flow through. Left leg lifts. Down dog scorpion. Bend the leg. Lean forward. Halfway down. Pausing. Push back. Step it up. Uddiyana Mula Bandha. Belly in. Scoop tailbone. Anahata Bandha. Heart lock. Draw energy down and in. Expand from within and curl. Inhale, bottom tips the shoulder blades curl into the heart. Exhale, heart reaches. And then take it into the twist. Inhale, lift. Exhale, deep and twist. And then set upper body. Don't hold the breath. Keep it full and deep. It's the conscious breath which builds more life force. Inhale and wind. Step back. Flow through. Om Namah Shivaya. Vasisthasana on the right. Rock onto the outer edge of the foot and the hand, or you can come on the forearm if you want to take pressure off the wrist. Stack feet or have one foot in front of the other if you need more balance. Optional, bring left foot up in the tree or reach for the big toe. Step it back, wild thing, Kamakara. Switch it up, second side. Step it back. Vinyasa. Right foot up and pause. Both hands to the top of the thigh. Connecting the breath. Crystal Serpent is guided by the power of navigation, of exploration. Bowing to the heart. Draw in, squeeze legs together. Clasp elbows or bring hands into reverse prayer, Atmanjali. And then curl, sliding back over the arms or the hands. Pulling arms down, shoulders down, lift heart up. Lean forward, Parsvottanasana, step back foot in 2 to 4 inches. Square off hips, pulling right thigh and hip back, and then push your head up, lift your leg muscles up, and take the forward fold. Releasing head last over the knee. Keeping big toe, pinky toes clamped down. 3 middle toes lifting and spreading with intelligence. And root down, inhale, rise up, straight leg back bend, curling. Lean forward, warrior 3 pose. Squeeze back leg across the midline, reaching both arms straight ahead. Squeezing left leg muscles in, extending energy to the back of the room as you reach for the front of the room. Both hands down, standing split. Urdhva Prasarita, Ekapada. Om Adho Mukha Vrikshasana, Pinchamayurasana. Handstand, forearm stand. Take it up or take it back. Left foot up and pause. Connecting to the breath. There's nothing to achieve or acquire, but everything to inquire and to investigate with the breath. Bowing forward, power up the legs. Clasp hands or Atmanjali. Sliding back, curling. Parsvottanasana, lean forward, step it up and in, square it off, pulling left thigh and hip back. Head up, lift quads up, kneecaps up, 3 middle toes up. Root down, inhale, rise up, exhale, straight leg, back bend and curl. Leaning back, weighting back heel. And then lean forward, squeezing back leg across the midline, engaging right inner thigh as you tilt forward. Flexing, floining, back foot. Urdhva Prasarita, Ekapadasana. Om Adho Mukha Vriksha Pinchamayur Vinyasa. Right foot up. Side angle pose, round 2. Back foot flat. Left arm reaches. Bow forward, Tita Trikona, triangle pose. Widen hips back. Straightening right leg. And then re-scoop tailbone and twist. Take arms straight up. Ardha Chandra. Bend forward leg, step it up. Hold it here. Bend top leg for chapa if you're going further into the back bend. Perfect, Ardachandra. Left hand down. Pull right thigh and hip back. Take right arm up. Keep inner thighs squeezing together. And look towards the floor. Bend top leg for Ninja Ekapada Dhanurasana. Reaching for inner edge of the foot. Kick back, pushing head up. Standing split. Om. Handstand. Forearm stand. Second side. Parsvakonasana. Left foot up, back foot flat. Bowing forward, triangle, Tita Trikona. Squeezing inner thighs together, draw belly in, re-scoop tailbone. Push energy out as you twist. Releasing palate, muscles of the face, deep in Ujjayi. Ardha Chandra, step it up. Optional chapa, if you're working sugar cane. Twist, revolve, tap, moon. And rotate right leg. Out rotate standing leg. Firing adductors, keep them squeezing in. And then look towards the floor, reaching for the top foot for standing 1 foot bow pose. Kick back, push your head up. Drawing energy up the right arm, letting the heart descend. Standing split. Om. Last one, make it count. Take it up or take it back. Right foot up, bounce side angle. Going for the clasp. Take arm under. Left arm behind the back. Ekapada Vinyasa or Visama Ekapada Vinyasa 2. Right foot slides out. You can hold it there or slide your back leg, hop it across the midline to take it up. Second side. Left foot up, left arm under, right arm back. Kundalini 2, or Visama Kundalini. So good. Child's pose. Praise Lord Shiva. Shiva always has a serpent wrapped around his throat to show that he's tamed the life force energy, the prana shakti. He's drawn it up from the base of the spine and awakened his third eye. The serpent is always spreading its upper gills. We call that the hood of the cobra. But it's also completely calm, representing it's completely alert, but completely still at the same time. You can rest here or take it in the puppy pose. Utana Shishosana. Slide forward, push back. Child's pose. Vasisthasana again. Working towards Kapinjalasana. You're going to pivot onto your right hand and then bend your top leg, bringing knee to the chest, reach for the foot, and start to kick back like in bow pose, taking your heart forward. Or if you're feeling adventurous, you can strap your foot and work on taking it overhead like in Nataraja or King Pigeon pose. Whoa. Just don't break any glass water bottles. Land in wild thing, you can give yourself a couple attempts. And then when you're ready, work the second side. Vinyasa, after a wild thing. Urdhva Step it up. Ankles underneath the knees. Taking knees wide. Push knees apart, sink into it, pushing right knee away, twist, lean to the left. And then push left knee away, twisting over right shoulder. Back to center, take it overhead, Kali Mudra. Squeeze belly in. Drawing navel in, squeeze rib cage in. Tighten up your core. Go low and deep, pulling knees apart. Keeping arms squeezing in overhead, pivot toes forward. Go halfway forward, Shankarasana. Release hands. Inhale, lengthen. Go wide. Relax legs. Go as wide as you can, deep as you can. Come onto forearms, onto a block or to the floor. Or chin to the floor, clasping underneath for E position. Heel toe in. Bakasana. Get in the squat, releasing hips and lower back. And then get set, take it up. Tripod headstand. Optional baka. Vinyasa. Child's pose. Dragon pose. Vinyasa. Working puppy pose again. If your chin and chest touch down, then reach back for your feet. Elbows up, kick back, lifting, pulling arms forward. And then release. Sphinx pose. Bring legs together. Right hand reaches back, pivoting left hand in. Reach back for the inner edge of the foot. Kick back, fire thigh, and then pull it in, pivoting hand on top. You can hold it here, or take left hand towards the corner of the mat and lift up a Urdhva Ardha Beka. Switch. Kick back, fire thigh, pull it in. Optional lift. Doesn't matter how far you take the pose, you get all the same benefits. Releasing tension from the mind, expanding spirit, building life force. One arm auspicious pose. Akabhuja Swastikasana. Right arm out to the right, palm face up. Rock over. Go for the clasp, shifting hips in. Optional left ankle on top to deepen twist. Or lower down into fire log. Switch it up. Right ankle on top. Deepening twist from lower body. Or lower the forward knee down for fire log. One arm lotus. Back onto the belly. Right leg out to the right. David, you can do this one with your knee bent, and you may want to use a blanket underneath your knee. Make a fist with your right hand. Bring the elbow across underneath your left shoulder, and then flip it so your thumb down. You can start to slide forward so your chin can push the crease of the wrist down. Left hand makes a fist beside your left hip to push the floor away, to lean your shoulders forward towards the floor. Everybody else, slide your hand over your left shoulder, like you're patting yourself back, and then reach your just lean forward and try and push your arm bone all the way flat. Tricep down, the outer edge of your right shoulder down. Lift your head. It's the right sound effect. And then lift up for a one-legged wide cobra. Lower down. Slide the leg in. Slide left leg out. Make a fist. Bring elbow across. Hook chin on top. Start to lean forward. Right hand beside the outer edge of the hip. Leaning both shoulders forward and down. Pushing thumb down. Crease of the wrist down. Slide your chin off. Reach the hand up over the outer edge of the shoulder. Right arm on the back as if you were to clasp with the palm face up. Wiggling the hand as high as you can. And then lean forward and to your left, taking outer edge of the arm and shoulder down. And then slowly release. Back up, lift. One-legged wide cobra. Lift your rib cage up. Spread them wide like the hood of a cobra. Lower down. Slide the foot in. Stack your fists up for Apanavasana. Breathing into the lower back. Start to wiggle both legs wide. As wide as you can. And then push down to the tops of the feet. Don't let your pinky toe knuckle lift off the floor. Keep it pushing down. Push your heels away from you towards the front of the room. And then bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Lengthen rib cage up. Shoulders up towards the ears and then start to lift up. Oh, don't let your pinky knuckle lift. Keep your pinky toes pushing down. Tops of thighs inner rotating. Nice work, everybody. Wow. Lower down. I think that might be the first class where everybody's toes stay down. Push back, child's pose. Oh, Mekapadaraja Kapotasana. Pigeon pose. Right knee up wide. Left leg slides in and back. Square it off, lift and curl. And right hand front and center. Reach for your back foot, bring it in for another quad stretch. Mermaid, merman, or full king pigeon. Dude, bring your foot way down towards your hip. No, down the other way. There you go. He's okay there. When you're ready, take it forward. Vinyasa or Miami Vinyasa. Switching casually. That was the Puerto Rican Vinyasa.
They're walking.
Yeah. Square it off, lift and curl. Play your edge. And then fold forward when you're ready. Optional Vinny. We're coming to kneeling for Ustra. You can have your toes curled under if you need more height for the heels. Otherwise, have your feet flat. Bowing to the heart, hips back and apart, and then belly in. Scoop tailbone, lengthen, shoulders up and curl. Reaching for the heels, and then re-extend energy forward. Out, rotate arms and shoulders, lifting hard up, and then slide jawbone back, keeping front and back of the neck engaged. Inhale up, flatten feet. Everybody did such a good job of keeping your pinky toes down for wide leg cobra. Let's work it for pigeon droppings. Fire your fourth and fifth toe, pushing your pinky toe down into the mat like a lightning rod. Pinky toes the power source to come back up. Keeping hands free. If you need an escape route, fingertips to the outside of your navel and the lower abdominals. No thumb, no pinky fingers. Otherwise, keep your hands free. 12 good ones. Inhale, lifting up, going back as far as you can. Exhale, push down to the tops of the feet. Come back up, keeping your head back the whole time. Oh. Woo. When you're ready, sit in Virasana, sitting on a block or two, or you can rest all the way back for Supta Virasana. Back up. Vinyasa. Ardha Matsyendrasana. Have fish pose. Pull left leg in. Cross right ankle over. You can sit on a blanket or two. If your right hip's up, shift a little to the left. And then reach left arm up and take it across, leaning to the right. Tacking your right sitting bone down. Keep heart lifting. Energy rising up to the crown of the head as you twist. Inhale and twist for Gomukhasana. Pull your foot across. Push top knee across. You have options. You can hook the big toes, holding it here, or work the shoulder opener, taking right arm behind the back, left arm overhead, and then fold forward. Skip this one. Inhale up, optional vinyasa, or Chaya will do it for you, and then switch. Because we're all connected to Brahman, the underlying reality of infinity that unites us all to the matrix of existence, the web of life, Indra's net of jewels. Shifting to the right. Lengthen. Take it across. Keep outer rotating. Left thigh and hip, tacking sitting bone down. Deep and twist. And then inhale and twist. Gomukhya. Pull foot across, top knee across. Optional shoulder opener, or work the hip opener, folding forward. Inhale up. Optional Vinyasa. Take legs wide for Upavishta Konasana, seated wide angle. Sliding forward, clear sitting bones, clear hamstrings. Rolling quads in, hamstrings out. Activate legs and start to fold forward. Build more strength in the tops of the thighs. Pushing thigh bones down through the mat as you go lower. Power twist over right leg. Inhale up, twist. Back up, go wider, go deeper. Back up, double arm hero. Dwi Bhuja Vira. Flip hands, palm space out. Hook elbows in. Release jaw, roof of the mouth. Slowly squeeze in. Hands back, march up, unhinge jaw. Flip hands, palms face up, behind you. Push down to the tops of the hands or your knuckles and lift your hips and slide them forward. And then wiggle your sitting bones as far as you can away from you towards the front of the mat until you can't go any further. And then slowly let the knees drop over to the right as you lean to the left, pulling left shoulder forward and down. No stress in the elbow. If you feel in the elbow, back off. you're going further, cross the ankle on top, extending knee out of the hip towards the floor. Oh, yeah. Switch. Back up, knees to the shoulders, kick out. Arch up. Whoa. West side stretch. Hooking big toes. Wiggle sitting bones back. Arch, head up, and then bend elbows out to the side, lifting arms up, shoulders up, releasing head down. Inhale back up. Arch. Nava. Flexing feet. Engaging quads. Lower halfway down. Back up. Right arm behind the back, left arm overhead. Cow face boat pose. Go for the clasp. Keep your right arm where it is, lower halfway down, left arm across the neck like a scarf. Going for the choke hold, halfway down. Back up and switch. Left arm back. Right arm over. Doesn't matter if you clasp or not. Take your gaze up, keep your heart lifting. Halfway down, go for the choke hold. Rest. Only this group would say that. Knees to your chest, rock around a little, side to side.
What's the name of that pose?
That's the most feared boat pose of all of them. It's the cow face boat pose. Cow face boat pose. Yeah, the arms, yeah. It's like a boat with a, instead of the skull and bones on the flag, it's the cow. People get more scared about the cow than the pirate ship. Time to get serious about back bends. Setu Bandha Sharbanga. Feet underneath the knees. Lift up. Rest. Urdhva Dana. Get set, take it overhead. Hands overhead, beside the ears. Hips up, chest up, take it up. You can take hands wider and then go all the way up. Round two, take it back up, do some push-ups, and then lower onto the forearms for Dvipada Viparita Dandasana. Whoa. Whew. Oh. Om Nataraja, Nataraja, Nartana Sundara Nataraja. Shiva Raja, Shiva Raja, Shiva Kami Priya Shiva Raja. Who else wants a belt? Belt or rope? Rope for you. You don't need one, do you? For Nataraja? Standing Lord of the Dance pose. We'll do it twice on each side. Using a big belt. David, you can just relax, man. You've made it far enough.
Well done.
Yeah. If you're going for it, strap your foot and then squeeze inner thighs together, knees together. The knee's going to want to go wide when you take the arm overhead. Clamp it back in, and then belly in, scoop tailbone, strengthen core. Resist, kicking foot down, and then take the other arm overhead and start to pull the foot up, pushing hands up towards the ceiling and curl in the heart space. Pump it a few times. You can lean back up, walk the hands down, make it tighter, and then bow forward again, pushing hands up, kicking leg back. Wow. Feels so good. Woo! Second side. Representing the Panchakritya, the 5 acts of creation, sustainment, dissolution. We create asana with alignment and form. We sustain it with breath, energy, awareness, and tension. And then we dissolve it with counterpose or vinyasa. And then right now, are you in remembrance that we're all connected to the principle, the universal, to Brahman? Most likely you forgot because you're trying to hold your balance. That's the concealment, the forgetfulness. And then you come back into remembrance. Whoops. And then you recreate the sacred space again. You can't hold it forever. First side again. That's why the practice of yoga is Sanatana Dharma, the path of the eternal. There is no end. Serpents are the perfect symbols to represent the eternal, the infinite, because they just shed their skin, symbolically warding off death, and they appear to live forever. Last time. Twice on each side. When you're done twice on each side, do some drop backs. Oh. If you're done with back bends, take it into shoulder stands, or you can do a quick handstand, forearm stand, or headstand. If you're doing drop backs, you can use the wall, crash pad, or whatever. Working up to 12. Whoa, that came fast. Wow. Woo, head rush. After you've been in shoulder stand for a minute, finish up the cycle through plow pose, halasana, karnapita, ear pressure. After plow pose and ear pressure, start to unroll for eye of the needle pose. Crossing left ankle on top of the right thigh. Clasp in, resist, kicking away, arching. And then round, bring it in tight to the chest. Straighten leg, reach up for the foot, or strap it. Switch. Clasp, resist, arch. Tilting pelvis up, shoulders down, lifting hard up. And then round, bring it in. Take it overhead. Slowly unroll. Switch legs. Baby cradle left leg. Bring arch of the foot into the elbow crease. Or just hold on to the arch of the foot. Attempt to trap it in both elbow, the knee into the opposite elbow crease, and then bring it close to the chest. If you're going further, reach behind the head, hook your big toe or all of your toes, and then push your head back. Taking elbow towards the floor. And then switch. Reach behind the head for the foot if it's available. Pushing head back, taking elbow back. Happy baby. Yoga Nidra. Walk arms over, feet to the head or behind the head. Twist to the right, both knees across. Twist to the opposite side. Twist to the right again, crossing left leg over. Hand to the rib cage overhead. Or out to the side if the shoulder touches down. Take it to the opposite side. Shavasana. Flat for a few minutes. Enjoying space and freedom. Roll to the right. Twist up to sitting. One last Om in universal prayer for happiness and freedom. Deep breath in. Samasa Sukhino Bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Namaste. Congratulations, everybody. You made it. Huge props to David for making it through his first level 3 class. After only doing one other regular class or something. Oh, it's all downhill from here. Beach time, juice boxes, coconut water. Acai bowls.